see us? Our Wi-Fi is acting up terribly on this cruise. So we've been trying to go live for a while. Hi, Beth. How are you doing, Miss Leg? It's been a long time. Good seeing you. Now, can you guys see us? Can you hear us? Because we can't see ourselves on the screen. The Wi-Fi is just not the best. Let us know. I can hear and see you both. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Nick. How are you guys doing?
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for letting us know. We've been having some technical difficulties. Let's see. Sarah, hey there. Welcome in. Welcome in. We figured we'd do a quick. Oh, maybe we're just delayed. Is a video playing right now? So weird. Hi, LaKenya. Welcome in. Hi, Renelda. Thanks for being here. So on our end, our video is playing right now. So I don't know if we're just delayed, but we're going to keep it moving. Hopefully you guys can hear and see us. I think that's part of the streaming Wi-Fi. How's everyone doing today? It's what day is it? I don't even know what day it is.
Day 3?
It's Wednesday. Wednesday, day 4.
Day 4.
Day 4 of our cruise. It's coming in great. All right. I'm glad that, because on our end, it's pretty glitchy. All right.
That's the halfway mark.
Hi, Warmstrong. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Now, we have dinner in about an hour, but we just wanted to come in. We've been trying to get on for the last half hour or so. So I do apologize for that. We were actually hoping to go live yesterday, but the Wi-Fi on Ocean K just was not good. Tried to do cell service, and that didn't work either. Hi, Rachel. Welcome in. Said I had a few minutes to drop in. Well, thanks for being here. We appreciate it. So yeah, we just wanted to do like a mid-cruise review, kind of share, how things have been going. If you have any questions about our cruise, feel free to drop that in the chat. But if you guys don't know, if you're new to our channel, first off, welcome in. I'm Raquel, and
my name is Ron.
And we are from Marie's Family Adventures. The kids are Joe Marie's in the cabin relaxing. The boys, I don't know where they are, but they're with friends. And I think Dyson was at the sportsplex playing basketball. So we are currently on board MSC Meraviglia. This is our family's first MSC cruise. Not my first one. I was on MSC Divina for our solo cruise, and then also on MSC Seascape for when it first arrived into New York City before it set sail. And so this is the family's first experience. So we wanted to get on board to see, what this was like as a family, cruising as a family. So I wanted to share that. Hi, Denise. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Nick, it says, doing great. If we were on that cruise with you, I'd sneak a sip of one of Ron's adult beverages. We could all benefit from his drink package. Yes. Yeah. So that is definitely a perk on this ship, I have to say. Frankie Floyd, thanks for being here. First time live with you guys. Well, welcome in. I know we're a little glitchy on our end, but
so please forgive us.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi is not the best on this ship. So I'll be honest, it's not the best. And there's some tricks with the Wi-Fi too.
Yes, we can get into that.
We'll get into that. Let's see. Cree I, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. So again, this is just a quick mid-cruise. We still have 3 more days. Tomorrow we'll be in Belize. And then the next day we'll be in Cozumel. Then we have another sea day. Today's a sea day.
Yes.
We'll have, hold on. Drew needs key. Hold on. I'll tell him. So that's one of the tricks. So we have 2 cabins, but they don't want to give you extra keys for your cabins. So like Andrew's locked out of his cabin right now. So I'm texting him. Sorry, I can't text and talk. All right. Sorry about that. So Ron just chilling with the shades. Yeah. Oh, hey, Aunt Plum. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah. The sun, we were trying to turn so that you guys could get a view of the ocean. Let me see if I can give you guys a quick view without messing up this wipe. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't touch it. But it's like it keeps going in and out, in and out. Now I'm going to turn it around. If I disconnect, I'll get back on. This is our view currently. So yeah, so bright, sunny. or the sun is setting actually. It is currently 5:18 where we are. We had a time change. So we're behind 1 hour. Cree, this is MSC. We are on MSC Meraviglia. This is our family's first cruise as a family with MSC. Yeah, it's nice and breezy, Denise. The weather has been perfect. Now, our first day on Nassau, we had storms, no bumpy weather, but we had some rainstorms and things. And so it's been perfect ever since, like breezy, not too hot. When we were in Ocean Cay yesterday, it was 70, 72, 73. I always forget that Caribbean 72, 73 is different than Ohio 72, 73. So it was pretty warm out, but it was nice. Alyssa, thanks for being here. How's your cruise? Yep, that's what we're talking about. Just kind of sharing some updates on how things are going. Cree said, I've never heard of MSC. Yeah, MSC is it's not a newer cruise line. It's a smaller one. It's a European cruise line, so they don't have many ships out of the U.S. Like I think currently they might. I think it's MSC Meraviglia, MSC Seascape, and I think the MSC Seaside is coming over next month. So they have a few ships. A lot of their ships are like housed over Europe, Mediterranean area, but they're starting to bring more and more ships to the U.S.
But they are a big company because they are a container ship company, and this is just a division of their container ship.
Yeah, so I think that they're comparable to pricing wise Carnival. So not beautiful ships, but not as expensive as some of the other cruise lines. But so far things haven't been too bad. It's a Cruise Life. Hi guys, new subscribers here. How are you doing? Thanks for subscribing.
Yes,
It's a Cruise Life. We'll have to follow you guys as well. In fact, let me go ahead and take a picture because I forget if I don't screenshot things. I think we might already be following you guys though, but we'll find out. Denise, how's the drink packages and Wi-Fi rates on MSC? So let's go ahead and just talk about that. So so far overall, the cruise has been fine. We talked about during our live stream. If you didn't catch the first day's live stream, be sure to check that out. I'm not going to rehash all of those things, but we had a few glitches getting on the ship as far as like getting organized. Like we had drink package, we had Wi-Fi, we had to get the kids registered. So it was a lot of, they're not very tech savvy. So a lot of things you had to go wait and queue in line in order to get that service or get signed up for it, which I felt like a lot of these things should have happened before we got on the cruise, or there should have been a way to do it in the app. So we won't rehash all of that. But as far as like the Wi-Fi,
hated it.
Now, let me just say this. The Wi-Fi was included in the cruise fare. So I'm not going to say I hate it because most cruise lines do not include Wi-Fi. So with our package, we had a Wi-Fi, 2 devices per person. Now, we only had Ron with that package because the way we were very strategic in how we booked because they had a kids sale free promotion with onboard credit. So I booked myself and the 3 kids in a cabin, and I booked Ron in his own cabin, which is why he's the only one with a drink package because his promotion came with drink package and 2 devices, 2 Wi-Fi devices. So we've been kind of just sharing the drink package, which honestly, they had not made a deal about except in the dining room. So the Wi-Fi. So with any other cruise line, when you get multiple devices, or even if you get just one Wi-Fi package, you're able to like sign out of the Wi-Fi on this device and get on the next device, not with MSC. And we did not know that. So with Ron's 2 device program he had, of course, I'm like, well, I get a device, he gets a device. So we originally signed in on our phones. And then when he had to get signed in for work, he couldn't. Well, we went to the Wi-Fi desk and we found out that you cannot swap devices. So just know that if you have Wi-Fi, whether it's with your promotion or whether you add it on, once you sign in on whatever device, you're stuck on that device. So if you prefer to work from a computer, you need to sign in from a computer. If you sign in from your phone, you're stuck with that. So we had to buy a whole nother package, which was what, it was $140 something, but it was originally like $180. But I had a gold member discount, so I was able to get it discounted.
Why did you have a gold member? You're a gold member?
I am a gold member because of the status match program. I talked about that in the first live stream, so check that out. But so yeah, the Wi-Fi. But they also have the browse feature, Wi-Fi, which is just all you can do is check email. You can check social media, and then you have the browse and stream, which is more expensive. And it's just not like it's working well enough for Ron to work. Of course, being that seat's not that fast, but like I can't upload anything to YouTube. Like I have some shorts and different things I'm trying to upload, and I can't do anything on my end. So,
but I am able to work.
So that's a good thing. So yeah, as far as the drink package, so with MSC, everything is like tiers. They have like different tiers of everything, different tier Wi-Fi, different tier specialty dining, different tier. So do research on that. If you have questions, you can always ask me. But with their drink packages, with Ron's, his was included they have the easy package, which are like drinks $7 and below. And then most promotions have the easy plus package, which are $9 and below. And they give you a menu of what those drinks are, like your basic, like margaritas, rum punches, pina coladas, those types of drinks are included. You get some specialty coffee, you get sodas, bottled water. So every time we go past the bar, we get a couple bottles of water. So it's a really good package to have, and it's nice that it's included. And it's nice that, like I said, he has it. And so we're able to, keep drinking. And when you go to the bar, and I don't know if it's because sometimes you might have a little bit of wait, they'll let you order 2 and 3 drinks, and they don't question at all. Like, are you passing it off to someone? Like Ronald go and order, say, can I get 3? We like the blue Hawaiian drink.
She likes the blue Hawaiian.
No, you had how many of them the other night?
That was
y'all saw the picture. If you're not following us on Instagram, be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook. But you'll see he had at least 3 or 4 of them. But anyways, but yeah, they don't really question anything. I've even gone to the bar with Ron's card to buy myself a drink, and no one's questioned anything. So I like that aspect. The drinks are pretty good. Overall, they're pretty good.
Yes, they
but in the dining room, like they literally made a point to let him know that he cannot share with me.
And I could only get wine.
That's the other caveat with the drink packages. You have to have like the premium drink package in order to get anything other than wine in the main dining room. So if you're in the main dining room or even specialty dining, if you have the easy or the easy plus package, you cannot order anything but wine. So let's see there's some questions here. How's the drink packages, Wi-Fi? Just talked about that. If you have any specific questions I didn't answer, feel free to ask. So is it a kid-friendly ship? I know I'm going on the group cruise with y'all. I just don't want my son bored for his first cruise. You know what? We've been checking in with the kids. And first off, let me say, if you're not already booked, we do have a group cruise going on MSC Seashore, a short cruise. So if you want to experience MSC on a short cruise, we're going next July 4th through the 7th, going to Nassau and their private island, Ocean Cay. If you didn't see my pictures from Ocean Cay yesterday, it is such a beautiful island. We had such a great time. But you can find the information on our social media pages, or you can send me an email. You can also scan that QR code to message me. But so yeah, we have that cruise going on. But kid friendly, I think it is.
I think it's more than kid friendly.
Yeah.
They have an indoor basketball court that our son Dyson loves, and he's been spending a lot of time there. They have a gaming center that my oldest boy Andrew loves, where he's in the race car simulator. But one thing that I like more so about the little kids clubs, and I'm talking 10 and under, is they have the ability to interact with the kids that I didn't really see a lot of with Carnival. Yesterday, Jo Marie was playing soccer, which I never saw before. Today, what did she do?
Today they had they had Master Chef for adults, so you can compete and get on stage and do like a mystery box challenge, which was pretty cool. But they also did a Master Chef live for the kids. And it was cute. Like, it was short, but they had like one of the chefs from the kitchen come, showed the kids how to make pizza crust from dough. And then they had the kids, like they set a timer. The kids mixed in the salt and the baking soda and all that, or baking powder, and kind of flattened out and made their own dough. They got a hat, a certificate, and a pin. So that was cute. But yeah, so instead of them just being in the kids club the whole time, they actually take them out to do things. And
they were engaged with them.
Yeah. So if you know our kids, they love Carnival's kids club. I think, of course, they still love Carnival's kids club. But I would say, and this is just kind of gauging from them so far, They're still probably going to put Carnival at top, and then I think MSC, and then Royal Caribbean. There's just a lot more engagement, and there's a lot more activities, it seems, for them to do. Now, come say hi. Jo Marie wants to say hi.
And then she'll have to return to her.
Say hi.
Hi.
Tell them how you like the kids club.
I like it.
You like it? What's your favorite thing so far?
Playing on the PS4.
Playing on the PS4. So yeah, they have PS4s, all kind of video games. Well, they have in the different kids clubs. They have computers, and then they're Lego themed. So like each of so they have a sponsorship through Lego. So they have Legos and different things. So yeah, the kids are loving it. They have a kiddie water park area, which is really nice. They have like 4 or 5 slides.
Yes.
Like 4 or 5 slides. All the kid-friendly little slides and the splash buckets. It's huge. They also have a ropes course. My only issue with the water park area is, and I mentioned this in the blog that you'll see, is that so like the water park sits like here, and the seating for families is like down here.
So you can't see.
So it's like if you want to watch your kid, like truly, like we want to watch Jo Marie, we have to go up on the level where the kids are playing and kind of find a spot. There's no chairs there. So you're either standing or sitting on the edge of the pool to watch her, but that might be the other piece that's different on this cruise that I hadn't really witnessed on other cruises, is that I don't feel like the families really supervise or monitor. There's not like kids running wild, but it's a different vibe.
But we can talk about that later. So
Yeah.
One more thing about the kids club that we never experienced. Yesterday around 9:00, they had a dance party for Jo Marie, which was pretty cool. I mean, it was right in the gym, which they use as a multi-purpose, and we purposed it for a kids dance party, which I thought was fun, and the parents got to watch.
Yeah. Now they do have like the other cruise lines, they'll have dance parties and different things, but I feel like every day there's something where they're inviting families to come in to do something with the kids. So like the Master Chef Junior, we just left there before this live stream. So it's pretty cool. So I would definitely say it's kid friendly, at least the newer MSC ships. So I would say like MSC Seascape, MSC Seashore, Meraviglia, some of the newer ships. They do have some older ones that like the MSC Magnifica that I don't, and I haven't been on those, but just kind of knowing those deck plans, I don't know if those are as kid friendly, but the newer MSC ships really are. Oh, and they also have, I forgot the area, but they have like 4D cinema. They have a bowling alley.
Oh, yes.
They have arcade. They have a flight simulator, F-150 or race car simulator. Now that does cost extra money, but they offer like different packages, and I'm going to advise not to pre-buy the fun pass. So online you might see something advertised as a fun pass. It's $70 for a 7-day cruise, or $10 a day depending on the length of your cruise. Well, when you purchase it on board the first and second day, they give you an added value. So I wind up purchasing a fun pass for $100, but they give me $140 worth of fun pass credits. If you buy it online, you're going to pretty much get your face value. The only negative with the fun pass is that it can only go on one card. So like the boys have to share that. So it's all on Dyson's card, and whenever they go, they just know to kind of split the funds or what have you. So that's really the only issue. The arcade, the games that they have are reasonably priced. Most of them are $1. So that's not too bad. Bowling is $50 for a family of 4 or 5, I believe. You get an hour for bowling. The simulators, depending on the day. But if you are an MSC member, you get discounts on those things as well. So yeah, definitely very, very kid friendly. Get something?
Nope, I like that aspect.
Lissa says, were you able to get status match? Yeah, so if you've cruised with any other cruise line, and like for instance Carnival, you have to be a certain tier to do the status match. You can't just have cruised Royal once and then do a status match. And actually they say it's best to wait. So MSC has probably the quickest progression as far as getting up in tiers. To give you an example, I've only cruised twice with MSC. This cruise, MSC Divina 4-day, and then I was invited as media for the MSC Seascape, their inaugural sailing. And that was just a 1 day, like being on the ship for 1 day. And right now I'm at the second highest tier for MSC. So it comes with its perks, including the thermal spa, which I really enjoyed yesterday. So you get perks, but you have to complete the MSC status match form within 2 weeks of your sailing. You can find that online. They'll just ask you to update a picture of your other cruise card, like your highest level, and then they'll assign you an MSC number, Voyager's number. And you also get discounts when you book. So you might get 5 to 10% off. 5% if you book an interior or an ocean view. If you book a suite, you get 10% off your balcony or suite. So, and that's on top of the current promotion. So they have some really, really great values.
But there is an asterisk by this. We found out that we could not do our kids' status match, that they needed an additional step.
So if you go online to do the status match, you actually have to call MSC to do the status match. So we didn't get that accomplished for the cruise, but that's fine. We'll do that for next time. Let's see. He says, okay, I love cruising. I'll be cruising to Amber Cove and Grand Turk in August. Can't wait. Awesome. You enjoy that. I actually have 2 vlogs out of Amber Cove recently from Carnival Celebration. If you haven't seen those vlogs, be sure to check those out. It kind of gives you a walkthrough of Amber Cove Port. The other one, there was an excursion we did called Ocean World. That was a lot of fun. And then we also did a walkthrough of Grand Turk. So be sure to check those out if you haven't either.
And if you do Ocean World, make sure you sit in the front towards the left-hand side so they can pick you and your kiddos to be part of the show.
And I do leave that tip there in the vlog. Frankie says, I definitely love the new Starlink. Yeah, that's the new Wi-Fi setup. I don't know if they have it on MSC or not, but I'm hearing that Carnival.
Beach Boys cruise
I think Carnival's rolling that out now, guys. I think Carnival's rolling that out right now. So, Korean, I think. So let's see. Thanks, crazy but good info. Where are you guys sailing right now? Right now, we are having a sea day. So this is a 7-day cruise. We were in Nassau.
We're on our way to Belize.
Yeah, we were in Nassau. We were in Nassau the first day. And then Ocean Cay yesterday, sea day today. Then we're in Belize, Cozumel, another sea day, and then we're back home.
Belize City. Which is different.
Belize City than the NCL's private island. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what their private island was called. Harvest Cay. So if you ever go to Belize, if you go to Harvest Cay, that is NCL's private island. But then you have Belize City that the other cruise lines go to. And then when we get off this ship, we actually will have like a 10-day countdown for our next cruise, which is for my sister's birthday. Let's see. Is this a ship for next year, July? That's my Aunt Plum. No, but it's very similar to this ship. That one is called the MSC Seashore. But yes, pretty much it has most of the same features. I actually think they might be in the same class. Allen Family Adventures, welcome in. Thanks for being here.
Now, for you guys, Aunt Plum wasn't named after a piece of fruit. She does have a regular name. It's just that's what she goes by. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, I guess that's a fun fact. Rachel said he had 5. No, I think you're accurate.
Yeah, I might have.
Yeah, I think he had 5. She's referring to the Blue Hawaiians because I had to tell him to slow it down. Hey there, Sid Cruiser. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. So any questions? I'm just kind of going through. Any other questions about MSC? Oh, let's talk about the food. So one of the biggest things you'll hear whenever you, looks like it might try to rain. I get distracted, guys. Food. So one of the big controversies you'll hear about MSC or just conflicting reviews would be about the food. Some people say the food is not good. Some people say the food is great. I'm going to say the food is pretty good. We have not had a bad experience yet. Not with food, with service we have. But the food overall is really good. They actually have more variety than other cruise lines, particularly with like the breakfast and things, and lunch. Lunch is really good. I love it because they put out like different types of like cheeses and salamis and meats that like some of the meats I hadn't even tried before. Different types of breads, and they always have fresh fruit, which is different. So like you can just walk up and get like kiwi and plums and grapes, and they always have fresh fruit out compared to like some cruise lines where they just pour the can of peaches with cottage cheese and things like that. So I feel like there's a lot of variety there. With dinner overall has been pretty good in the main dining room. The issue though is the service. The service has been pretty slow. And if you have someone that has an allergy, they take even more time, which I appreciate, but it really does slow down the process. So do not schedule a show for 7:30 if you have a 6 o'clock or 5:45 dinner reservation, because we've been right there at that 7:30 time frame every day.
Yes.
But we're done with the dining room for the rest of this cruise because we have the rest of our days we're going to be doing specialty dining.
Mhm.
So tonight we're going to be eating at Ola Tacos. And then we have Butcher's Cut, which is the steakhouse. And then we're doing hibachi. So we have 3 nights of that. And then the 4th night, we'll try the buffet for dinner. But guys, the food has been good.
No problem. I had steak and eggs twice on the buffet, and that was phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Against weirdos. Hi, are Black people welcome on the cruise? Is there a feeling of inclusion? That's a great topic. Yes, I'm going to say just flat out yes. However, just be prepared that this is, because it's a European cruise line, it attracts a diverse, I want to make sure I'm saying this politically correct, because this is a live stream and I don't want anyone to ban me or unsubscribe, but I want to make sure I'm keeping it real with you.
I'll get fired.
So with this being, that's a whole other story. We'll talk about that on another live stream.
So
With this
yes,
being,
they welcome everyone.
absolutely. It is
No problem. The only issue that we did see or run across is that sometimes the different cultures have different ways of being friendly.
Yeah.
And it's not, or different ways of navigating with people. Some people might consider it rude, but that just might be their natural tone and how they get their point across.
And I don't think it's more so with the crew. I think it's more so with the passengers. And I think with it being a European cruise line, it's attracting different types of people. And it's a very diverse group of people. But I'll be honest, there's not a whole lot of us on the ship. There's a lot of other cultures represented. There's not a whole lot of us that we've noticed. There's maybe 20, 30, maybe more, but there's not many at all. And you'll notice it on the vlogs. But have we felt like we weren't included? Not at all.
No.
We felt like we were included. But I will say there were a few times where I almost had to check some people because of their rudeness, which was totally different than I've ever experienced on any other cruise line. I've had so many people like just bump into me, not say excuse me. People will like literally skip you in line, and like it's okay. You get people that will like stand right in the middle of where, like today, I was trying to get some water. Lady was standing there. She literally, put her cup there, started drinking while everybody was waiting in line. Then she turned to talk to whoever she was with. And so I'm like, she did. And I said, excuse me. And she was like, oh, you're trying to get here? But it was like with attitude. So I was like, okay, let me get mine. So that is the type of stuff that I don't think I've ever experienced on another cruise line. But that's not the crew. That's not representing the crew. It's just, you have to know how to handle being around other cultures. And some of it I recognize is not necessarily what they would consider being rude or aggressive or anything like that. It's just part of, who they are or how they respond and whatnot.
So you can't label it as good or bad.
No,
it's just different.
It's different. So be prepared for that, because that is blatant. Like you'll see a lot of that, a lot of almost kind of privilege, like is how I would describe it.
I don't think I would call it privilege.
You don't think so?
I just think I would call it that's how they kind of interact.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So that, I hope that answers your question. Yes, it's very inclusive. There's a lot of diversity.
We didn't feel like we didn't belong.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
But there were times where it was like,
You want to lay hands on someone?
I don't lay hands, guys. I'm kind of nice, nasty, or my face will tell it all. So, but no, I haven't had to. I understand the different tones and dialects, and yeah, it's different in that aspect. But and like Dyson had even mentioned that, like as far as like the kids club and him being like one of the only black kids, there weren't, not that he's at least played with or has hung out with. He kind of mentioned that too, that was different because coming off Carnival, especially depending on which port, if you're cruising out of, Miami, if you're cruising out, that's going to be a different type of diverse cruise. So that's kind of what we're used to. Will this stop us from cruising MSC again? No, because we don't let people determine that for us. We just know how to handle the situations and, teaching the kids how to handle. I mean, like people will cut in front of you in front of the elevators and they'll see you standing there forever and they'll just hop on and bring the whole family too. Like that's the issue. Bring the whole family. Like, okay, like we weren't standing here first. But Rachel says, can adults get on the slides? Yes. I have not gotten on the slide. He might get on the slide at some point. I don't know. I might try it. But yes, adults can get on the slides.
Once you sign a waiver.
Yes, you have to sign a waiver. Everything here is waiver based. So like even the Master Chef at Sea, the kids did nothing but play with pizza dough and you had to sign a waiver. So
and hold on. Was that waiver on paper?
Yes, the waiver was on paper. There's a lot of things on paper. Rich and Vanessa, welcome in. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. How's the weather? We're cruising March 30th. The weather's been great. I mean, like right now it's 80 degrees, sunny, breezy, not too hot, beautiful. It was rainy Nassau Day. We stayed on the ship. We were planning to get off, but we decided to, there came a period where the sun came out and it was fine. We went to have lunch before we got off the ship, so we didn't have to spend money. But when we got back when we came back to the cabin and get our bags, it poured down. So I'm like, oh, that's a sign we need to stay on the ship. But tomorrow we'll be in Belize City and we'll go cave tubing for the first time. So that was a poll that we put out there on YouTube and Facebook. Yes. So we're going to be going cave tubing tomorrow. So we're excited for that. And we're supposed to have great weather tomorrow as well. Hi, Cookie. Welcome in. Just talked about the temperature there. Living the dream. Yeah, we're trying. Do the cabins appear to be a little larger than other cruise lines? No. Absolutely not. No. Our balcony, if you guys didn't catch our first live stream, our balcony is huge. But that's because being a travel agent, I was strategic in where our cabin was placed. So we pretty much paid the same price that someone beside us with us, like a cabin almost a third of our size or a balcony a third of our size. Because the way MSC ships are designed, they have like these rigid, so like it's like flat here, but then it kind of jut out this way at certain points of the ship. So we got one right on the end of like one of the juts or whatever you want to call that. So our balcony is huge, and that cabin is small.
The balcony layout wasn't available to the public at large, but my wife was able to see the floor plans based on her
being a travel agent. So there's certain things like having a good travel agent that, some will know, some won't know, but if you get a good travel agent, then, they'll try to find you these cabins. They do sell out early though. But it's a nice sized balcony. The disappointment though is that there's only 2 chairs and one small ottoman. And this could easily fit 5 chairs and maybe a lounger. So it's huge. So I'll have a, tour of this cabin here soon, but the cabin inside, there's like no storage. Like I'm literally living out of my suitcase and I had to slide the suitcase under the bed. It's a very small closet, and it's not deep or anything, so you really can't fit anything. The bathroom has no storage at all. Well, there's 2 like little shelves in there. The vanity in the actual cabin has no shelves, nothing.
But there's something that they do have that I haven't seen. They have a magazine rack.
Mm-hmm. Yes, magazine rack.
That you can store all the papers that they give you on a daily basis.
Yeah, so they still get, even though they have the app, which isn't fully functional, they give you papers every single day.
For your
Rich and Vanessa says, Yacht Club. Are you guys cruising Yacht Club? That is awesome. We were hoping to get a Yacht Club upgrade. Didn't happen this cruise, but maybe for a future one. But I am hoping to maybe get a tour of the Yacht Club. I talked to guest services to see how that would work being a travel agent and also a content creator. And they said it's possible. I just have to go arrange that. And I haven't done that yet. So I need to. How was the weather at Ocean Cay? Oh, it was phenomenal. Like it was, I thought it was going to be cold. So we got off thinking it was going to be cold and it wasn't. It was beautiful. So it was about, I think the high got up to about 75. And I was able to snorkel for a short period of time. There wasn't a whole lot of fish where we were, but it was nice. The only issue with Ocean Cay was the lunch line. If you don't eat early, like we were in line for 40 minutes to get lunch on the island. But I have to say, if you watch my MSC Davina series, I said I didn't like the buffet at Ocean Cay. I changed my mind. Like I don't know whether they changed things up completely. And keep in mind, I did cruise. It was last September versus September 2022. So I don't know if they just changed things up, but the food was pretty good. It was pretty good. And of course, I vlogged all of that for you guys. Hi, Together We Travel. Welcome in. Thank you. Thank you. Rachel says, hashtag keeping it real. I really try.
Sometimes too real.
Yeah.
But that's another series.
Ken's Weirdo says, because I've been on an Alaskan cruise and my husband and I were in the minority. We felt a little weird. Now, we were also on an Alaskan cruise this past July. We're hoping to sneak one in for this summer. Yes. But we were in the minority, but I don't think we felt, I felt more awkward because I felt like we were young. Well, there's my mic. Mm-hmm. Guys, before we started, I said, what did I do with that other mic? It's right here. Okay.
Yes, we felt in the minority because we were young.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But don't let that stop you from having a good
time. No. And yeah, I didn't feel awkward on the Alaskan cruise. What I felt awkward was like it wasn't, we cruised Carnival. And, you kind of had this expectation of what a Carnival cruise looks like. And it was not that typical party, hyped up cruise. It just wasn't, but it was probably one of our best cruises, one of our favorite ones. Are you saying MSC is racist? Oh, absolutely not. That's not, not at all.
Not at all.
Other cultures, what are you talking about? You're basically saying that people on MSC are racist towards Black people? Oh, I'm sorry, you misinterpreted that, Rich and Vanessa. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that there's a different culture here. And I didn't say anything was ever targeted toward us or Black people in general. What I'm saying is that the way certain cultures speak or carry themselves or some of the mannerisms don't always align with us being, from the U.S.
Yes.
And so we don't want to look at some of those things that we see and just label it rude or inconsiderate, that type of thing.
It's just different.
Yeah, it's different. So no, we're not, absolutely not. We're not saying that anyone on this ship is racist or that MSC is racist. That is not what we're saying at all. We've never felt at any point during this cruise that someone was being racist toward us. But like I said, you have to come in with an open mind because there are a lot of different cultures that do things different from how we might do things. And the way they do it may not necessarily be wrong. It's just different. But some people would get on the ship and see other cultures doing things differently and label it that, or label it, that they're being inconsiderate or rude. There were some that I kind of got to the point where, I felt like it could have been a little rude. But I also understand there are cultural differences. So absolutely not saying anything about anyone being racist. That is not what I'm saying at all.
Not at all.
Cree-I, thanks so much for sharing your experience. It's really appreciated. Mika, thanks for being here. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome in. Denise says, thank you for always taking the time to share your awesome experiences. No worries at all. No worries at all. All right. So overall, the cruise it's been great. And I would cruise MSC. I would cruise MSC again. Like I said, no issues. Our service, our room service has been pretty decent. Now, has it been like our experiences on Carnival? I can tell you that there's been days where we've walked past our room steward or people in the hallway and they don't even speak. And if you've ever cruised like Carnival and sometimes even Royal, they know you by name. So that's something that's different. Now, are we just going to say that? No, they don't have great customer service. No, we're not saying that. But it's, you kind of come in, if you have experiences elsewhere, you come in thinking it's going to be something similar to that. So,
Now, should we talk about entertainment, or are we going to do that?
oh yeah, entertainment. Let's see. Oh, hey, Athena, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Um, Denise, do they charge a fee for room service? They do, but if you are gold level or higher, room service is included. There's no fee for that. But I want to say we're actually going to be ordering room service on the next C day, so we can log that and see. So I'm not 100% sure. I do think there's some items on the menu that are an upcharge, but things such as like pizza delivery, things like that, if you are a certain status, it's included. If you don't have a status, I believe it's $7.95, just for the room service, like to order it. But I don't think certain things have a fee, but we will test that out when we order later this week. And then Denise says, do they have an adult only area? Yeah, they do. Well, let me take that back. They have a small pool area. It's not huge. That is adults only. It's at the aft of the ship.
And they have an adult only bar.
And they have an adult only, it's called the Sky Lounge. And they do like nightly entertainment there. They have like snacks and things, and they have a bar, and it actually overlooks like the pool area, the movie screen, and all that. And we spent some time there the other night, and it was really nice. So as far as like a space to lounge, it's kind of limited, but there is an adults only pool area. It's kind of small, but it's there. If you saw one of my pictures where there was like a plus size lady, like a statue that I was posing with, that is that area. But it's kind of small. So let's see. Denise, sorry for all the questions. I'm looking to start my travel agent adventure in May. Thanks for your help. No worries at all. No worries at all. If you have any other questions, you can feel free to email me. Let's see. Rachel, thanks for the information and taking time out of your vacay for us. Everyone, please make sure to hit that like button. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Against weirdos, do they make little towel animals? They do not.
No, not at all.
They do not. Not at all.
And I will say this, the towel quality is similar to the towel quality of our house. So it's not fluffy and nice.
Are you saying our towels are fluffy and nice?
Our towels have some
exfoliating your towels. But yeah, so they don't. Yeah, there's no towel animals.
Haven't seen one at all.
Yeah, not at all. Which I'm fine with. Like I don't need that. So that's perfectly fine. And then what else? Oh, the bed. The issue we have with the cabin too is the bed. The bed is really hard. That's been an issue for us, but yeah. So are there any other questions? So like I said, tomorrow we'll be in Belize. I don't know if we'll go live again before we leave. We might go live on the next C day because it looks like it's working. So we want to make sure we're bringing you guys all this information. But like I said, so far we're loving it. Not having any major issues or anything. Like I said, it's different. You have to come in with an open mind. But overall, our experience has been pretty good. Let's see. Be still and no. It says, I'm a little late and may have missed this, but what did the kids think of the cruise so far? Especially Jo Marie, since I have a daughter her age. Oh, she's loving it. She's loving it. And we kind of already talked about the things that they offer as a kids club.
Very interactive.
They're very interactive. So they have like movies and things for the kids. They have they pull them out and play soccer. They have basketball. They have dance parties. We just left MasterChef Junior, where the kids got to make pizza dough. So they have lots of activities. She's loving it. I don't know if she loves it as much as Carnival because Jo Marie likes arts and crafts, and they haven't really done much of that.
Well, she did.
She made a little snake thing today. Yes.
I think I did like MSC when I overheard.
Oh, you overheard me? So she just said she thinks she might like MSC more than Carnival. So we'll see. But I know she likes to make the bracelets and necklaces and things like that on Carnival. So But yeah, it's definitely kid friendly, and she's loving it. She's loving the cruise. There's a lot of kid friendly areas. All of the pools except the one are open for kids. The jacuzzis are open for the kids. Um, and but the water park and the sky course, but she did try. She didn't make it through, but she did try it. And what else? Yeah, that's it. But they have it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff for the kids, so she's having fun. Let's see. All right. Thank you for being here. It's a cruise life. We appreciate it. It's 11 p.m. here in the UK. Catch you guys tomorrow. Happy cruising. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So we have dinner here at here in a few minutes. So we're going to go ahead and sign off. But we just wanted to come to you guys live because we were trying to do it yesterday. It just didn't work. But hopefully we answered some questions. If you have other questions, you can drop a comment and I'll try to get to those if my Wi-Fi cooperates for me to get to those. But Mount Plum says continue to have fun and be safe. Love y'all. Love you too. We'll be cruising with my Aunt Plum and my Uncle Jimmy and some other family here in May. So we have a few cruises coming up here. So be sure if you're watching and you're not currently subscribed, please consider subscribing. We do appreciate it. We're on the mission to get to 10K here soon. We'll be there soon enough. So we appreciate all of your support. Be still and know. Oh wow, sounds nice. I was worried about lack of activities for younger cruisers. No, I feel like there's a lot of activities for them. So it's been pretty good. Now the nighttime activities, like the shows and things, we went to one show. It was okay. It kind of lacked energy for it to be like a 70s theme.
It picked up towards the end.
It picked up towards the end, but we did the Cirque. I can never say this right. Cirque du Soleil.
Huh? What was that?
Cirque du Soleil show last night.
Okay.
It was the Houdini show, and if you are booked on MSC, if you log in, certain ships offer this show. It is an upcharge, so a lot of people are like, I don't want to pay for a show. Well, it's $12 if you purchase it in advance. You get a drink with it. Now, the drink you can't select; they already have it pre-made for you. But the show was really, really good. It was like acrobatics. It was magic. It was. I've never gone to a Cirque du Soleil show. He's waiting for me to mess that word up.
And she has.
I haven't gone to one of those shows, but from what I've seen, like commercials and things like that, this is exactly what it was. So it's definitely worth the $12 to buy it in advance. If you don't buy it in advance, it's $18 on the ship, but it's not bad at all. So
I think it was a little elevated for our family's taste.
I think they liked it.
America, our family is used to watching Bluey, Speed Racer, and to go to one of these fancy shows, it's kind of a little bit above our pedigree.
For who?
Well, for me.
The kids enjoyed it. So it was good. So I think it was worth the $12. Listen, thanks for being here. You have a great evening as well. I'm germophobic. Do they allow cruisers to bring their own bottled drinks? No, they do not. So MSC is one of the few cruise lines that do not allow you to bring anything on board. So some cruise lines will allow you to bring on canned water or like even a 12-pack of soda or even wine. You cannot bring any of that on MSC, unfortunately. So you'd have to get a drink package, but they will not allow you to bring your own drinks on board, unfortunately. Okay. All right. So I think that's it. I'm going to make sure I got through all of the questions. And if not, you can drop a comment below and I'll try to get answered for you. But we're going to go ahead and head to dinner, get cleaned up and head off to dinner. And I think we might have a show or something tonight. We'll see what tonight brings. But tomorrow we'll be in Belize. So be sure to check our social media. We'll be posting some live updates. Make sure you're following us on Instagram and Facebook. And we will share some live updates. But for now, let me give you guys a quick view of what we currently see. And we're going to sign off. So you guys have a good rest of your week. And we will see you soon.
Bye for now.
See you guys.